Coming up, Season 5 of High School Quiz Show, it's Nantucket High School. Taking on Somerville High School. That's next on High School Quiz Show.
You can file a claim. You can pay your bill. Safety's mobile app helps you manage life storms for your auto, home, and business. Ask an independent agent about safety insurance.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to High School Quiz Show. I'm your host, Billy Costa. Back in November, 96 public high school teams throughout Massachusetts competed at our Super Sunday qualifying event to earn one of 16 spots in this year's competition. The goal now is to become the next High School Quiz Show state champion and to take home this beautiful trophy. Our quiz show champions will then move on to compete in the second annual Governor's Cup Challenge hosted this year by New Hampshire Public Television. And before we meet the teams, it's time for you folks at home to grab your mobile phones, your tablets, your laptops, so you can play along with us live right now. And your game is multiple choice, so there's very little to lose. Log in right now at highschoolquizshow.org/play-live. Today's matchup has Nantucket High School taking on Somerville High School. Let's get right to it. Meet the Nantucket High team. And we've got Parker, James, Madison, and Adam. Alternates on the sidelines, Mia and Grace. And the coaches are Peter Panchi and Kate Hickson. And now for Somerville High, we've got Celine, Miles, Graham, and John. The alternates, RJ and Julian. And of course, Coach Ted Blake. The competition, as always, has 4 rounds: a toss-up, a head-to-head, a category round, and a lightning round. And we start with the toss-up round. I should mention all answers are worth 10 points, and this is the only round with no point deductions for wrong answers. So if you guys are all ready to go, let's begin. The report of my death was an exaggeration. What author of Adventures of Huckleberry Finn said this in 1897 after hearing that his obituary had been published in a newspaper? Celine.
Mark Twain.
That is correct. In February 2013, what former senator from Massachusetts was sworn in as U.S. Secretary of State?
John Kerry.
Yes. In 1965, what city completed its famous Gateway Arch to honor the starting point of Lewis and Clark's historic expedition? John?
St. Louis.
St. Louis is right. Devices such as flash drives, cameras, and printers are connected to a computer with a port called a USB. What does USB stand for? James?
Universal Serial Bus.
That is correct. Out of Order is the title of a new book written by what retired justice who was the first woman to sit on the U.S. Supreme Court? Parker?
Sandra Day O'Connor.
Correct. In 1705, what English astronomer became the first to calculate the orbit of a comet later named after him? Miles?
Haley.
Haley is right. What major river flows through the cities of Vienna and Budapest? Celine?
The Danube.
Yes. In 2012, the fastest growing girl's name in the U.S. was Aria, thanks to what popular TV series based on the novels of George R.R. Martin? James?
Game of Thrones.
Yes. In 1972, in gratitude for President Nixon's visit to their nation, China gave the U.S. Ling Ling and Xing Xing, 2 giant what? Madison?
Pandas.
Pandas is right. Next question is going to be up on the video screen. A very special guest. Pay close attention.
Hi, I'm Jackie Gadsden, Regional Vice President of Business Initiatives for Comcast. Here's my question. American television audiences were introduced to an instant replay on December 7, 1963, during a live broadcast of what sport?
Celine?
Baseball?
No. Nantucket? Yes, James.
Football?
Football is correct, and it was during the Army-Navy game. We move on. In 71 BC, the Romans crushed an uprising of more than 70,000 slaves led by what gladiator? Yes, Madison?
Spartacus.
Yes. From the Latin meaning to sprout, what process refers to new growth springing from a seed or spore? Yes, Graham?
Germination?
Yes. During Hurricane Katrina, more than 20,000 people took shelter at what New Orleans stadium that is one of the largest domed structures in the world? John?
Superdome?
Superdome is right. Which of the following is not a Slavic language? A, Russian, B, Romanian, C, Polish. Madison?
Romanian.
Romanian is right, a Romance language. Math question, the sum of two consecutive positive integers is 15. What are the numbers? Graham?
6 and 7?
No. Nantucket? James?
7 and 8.
Yes. All happy families are alike. Each unhappy family is unhappy in its own way. Who wrote this at the beginning of his novel, Anna Karenina? Yes, Celine?
Tolstoy?
Tolstoy is right. What country in the Indian Ocean was formerly known as Ceylon? Miles?
Sri Lanka.
Yes, in July 2013. Who became the first British male to win the Wimbledon Singles Championship in 77 years? John?
Andy Murray?
Yes. What fossil fuel is the most common fuel for generating electricity in the United States? Miles?
Coal.
Yes. Mercury is one of only two elements that are liquid at room temperature. Name the other. Yes, Miles?
Bromine.
Yes. Which of the following countries is located closest to the international date line and is often called the place where time begins? Is it A, Tonga, B, the Philippines, C, Indonesia? Celine?
Tonga?
Tonga is right. For most of the 19th century, what song whose melody is identical to the British anthem God Save the Queen served as a de facto national anthem in the United States? Graham?
Our country, 'tis of thee?
Correct. On July 3rd, 2013, military officers suspended Egypt's constitution and ousted what democratically elected president? Celine?
Morsi?
Mohamed Morsi. Saber, foil, and epee are the three categories of what Olympic sport? Yes, James?
Fencing?
Fencing is right. Math question, if the function of x is equal to the sine of x, what is the function of pi? Yes, James?
That would be 0.
0 is right. What Canadian city, founded by Samuel de Champlain, is home to the Plains of Abraham and the largest winter carnival in the world? Celine?
Montreal?
No. Nantucket, you want to try? Yes, Parker?
Quebec.
Quebec is right. In 2013, what R&B legend known for hits like Superstition vowed to never perform in Florida or any other state with stand-your-ground gun laws? Yes, John?
Stevie Wonder?
Correct. What star located at the handle of the Little Dipper is also known as the North Star? John?
Polaris?
Yes. Beginning in May 1940, in a desperate retreat that Winston Churchill called a miracle of deliverance, large numbers of British troops were evacuated from what northern French town? Yes, Parker?
Dunkirk.
Correct. In 2013, for its 850th anniversary, what Gothic cathedral in Paris received 9 new bronze bells? Yes, Miles?
Notre Dame.
Correct. Great Britain's newly revised citizenship test now demands knowledge of what legendary comedy troupe known for films like Life of Brian? Yes, John?
Monty Python?
Correct. During the winter of 2012 and 2013, what city, the second largest in Massachusetts, received more snow than any other city in the U.S.? Celine?
Worcester?
Yes. The Broadway musicals. Yeah. Oh, that's the end of round one. As we take a look at the score, Nantucket, 130 points. Somerville, 190 points. Let's hear it for both teams. We've got ourselves a competition. Okay, the head-to-head round is up next, but first we just relax for a couple of minutes and we get to know the contestants. And I've got a question in my hand, and each of you will have a chance to answer it in his or her own words. And here we go. Which Wizard of Oz character would you identify yourself with most and why? And Parker, we're going to have to start with you.
I gotta say Toto because of the rains down in Africa.
All right, James.
I mean, I think I'd have to go with the wizard, because who doesn't want to be a wizard?
Who doesn't? Exactly. Madison?
Dorsey. Everybody waits until the last minute to tell her anything.
Yeah, it doesn't seem fair, does it? Adam?
Probably the scarecrow, because I can be a bit brainless.
Well, you're here, aren't you? We go over to Somerville and Celine.
I identify with Glinda because I happen to have magical glitter powers.
Oh, really? Can you demonstrate right now?
Sorry, it's top secret.
Okay. Miles?
I too identify with Glinda because I fly around in a big bubble.
You know what? I've heard that about you, Miles. Graham?
I also identify with Glinda because I'm the prettiest princess.
John?
I also identify with Glinda.
Of course.
Because I'm a good witch.
Of course you are. All right. Here's the way the head-to-head round works. One member of each team will come forward and, well, go head-to-head. So, Nantucket, who's it going to be?
Parker.
Parker and Somerville. Celine, Parker, Celine. Come on down. Let's go head-to-head. All right, before we move on to the head-to-head round, we do have a correction to make. In round one, Somerville answered "Our country 'tis of thee" instead of "my country." The judges have ruled that incorrect, so we are subtracting 10 points from their score. So the current score is Nantucket 130, Somerville 180 points. All right, now, as a reminder, in this head-to-head round, you get 10 points for correct answers, but you can lose 10 points for incorrect answers. You can buzz in as soon as you know the answer. So if you guys are ready, we'll set the clock at 90 seconds, and here we go. On May 29th, 1917, what U.S. president was born at, yes,
John F. Kennedy?
yes. What Roald Dahl book was originally titled James and the Giant Cherry?
James and the Giant Peach?
Yes. What Cold War conflict is sometimes referred to as the Forgotten War? Yes?
The Korean War?
Yes. How many major islands make up the nation of Japan?
4.
Correct. What 1852 novel, sometimes called America's first protest novel, was written by Harriet Beecher? Yes?
Uncle Tom's Cabin?
Yes. What founding father was the principal author and key champion of the U.S. Bill of Rights? Yes?
Thomas Jefferson?
No. James Madison. In most mammals, so what sex-determining chromosome is present only in males? Yes?
Why?
Correct. What is the chemical formula for hydrochloric acid?
HCl.
Yes. Derived from the Greek meaning giant, what metric prefix denotes 1 billion? Yes?
Mega.
No. Giga. Mount Shasta is a double-peaked volcano located in the northern part of what U.S. state? California. According to the U.S. Constitution, Congress has the power to create and abolish any federal court except what? Yes.
The Supreme Court?
Correct. The capital city of Nevada is named after, yes?
Carson.
Yes. Kit Carson is the answer, but that is the end of the head-to-head round. Taking a look at the score, I've got Nantucket with 150 points and Somerville 230 points. Let's make some noise for both teams. Celine and Parker, head back to your team. Next up for our contestants and for everybody playing at home, it's the category round, and we do have 6 categories: Golden Girls, Monsters, Inc., Better Call Saul, Greek Week, Inside the Third Reich, and String Theory. And each category, by the way, does have 5 questions with increasing point values, so there really is a lot at stake in this round. And by the way, you can confer with your teammates in this round, but once you do buzz in, you no longer can confer. We will need the answer. Now, Nantucket, you've got a little ground to make up, so we're going to let you choose the first category. And what's it going to be?
We're going to choose Inside the Third Reich.
Questions about the German Third Reich. And for 10 points, when Adolf Hitler ordered the rearming of Germany in March of 1935, he broke the military terms set by what treaty signed at the end of World War I? Yes, Madison.
Versailles.
Correct. You keep the board category, please.
Inside the Third Reich for 15.
The Nazis created a police state run by fear. Heinrich Himmler ran both the SS and what secret state police organization? Parker?
The Gestapo.
Correct. And you've still got the board category.
Inside the Third Reich for 20, please.
We'll stay there. On November 9th, 1938, German Nazis launched a campaign of terror against Jewish homes and businesses in what incident that means Crystal Night in German? Yes, Graham.
Kristallnacht.
Correct. You've got the board Somerville category.
Monsters Inc. for 10, please.
Questions about literary monsters, and for 10 points. When speaking to his creator, a nameless monster refers to himself as the Adam of your labors in what story by Mary Shelley? Yes, James?
That would be Frankenstein.
Correct. You've got the board back, Nantucket.
Inside the Third Reich.
For 25 points. Adolf Hitler assumed the titles of both Führer and Chancellor after the death of what 86-year-old German president? Yes, Parker?
Hindenburg.
Correct. And you've still got the board category.
Third Reich again.
For 30 points. Hannah Arendt coined the phrase, the banality of evil, while covering the 1961 trial of what official who coordinated what the Nazis called the final solution? Yes, Parker?
Adolf Eichmann.
Correct. You'll need a new category here.
Let's go back to Monsters, Inc.
Monsters, Inc. for 15 points. In the Pirates of the Caribbean film series, ships are attacked by what type of sea monster from Norse mythology? John?
The Kraken?
The Kraken is right. You've got the board category.
String theory?
These are questions about, well, string instruments. And for 10 points, what is the primary instrument played by a renowned musician? Yo-Yo Ma. Parker?
The cello.
Correct. You've got the board back, Nantucket.
Let's go back to Monsters.
For 20 points, also known as the King of the Serpents, what giant reptile that can kill with a single glance appears in classical mythology and in the Harry Potter series? Parker?
The Basilisk.
Yes, you've still got the board category.
Monsters again, please.
25 points. In the second of his 12 labors, Hercules kills what serpent creature with many heads that lives in a swamp near Lake Lerna? Graham?
Hydra.
Correct. Somerville gets the board back. Category.
Greek week.
Questions about words with Greek roots. And for 10 points. From the Greek meaning living a double life, what term describes animals such as frogs and salamanders, which can live both on land and in water? Graham?
Amphibians.
Yes, you've still got the board.
Greek week.
Greek week 15. From the Greek meaning maker of water, what is the simplest chemical element with just one proton at its center and one electron? Graham?
Hydrogen.
Correct. Category.
Same category, please.
For 20 points, Greek for circle of little animals. What term refers to the 12 constellations through which the sun passes? Yes, Parker.
The Zodiac.
Correct. Nantucket gets the board back. Category.
Monsters, please.
For 30 points. What man-eating monster lives with his mother at the bottom of a lake in the old English poem Beowulf? Parker?
Grendel.
Correct. You'll need a new category.
Greek week, please.
For 25 points. From the Greek meaning membrane. What word refers to the membranes that surround the brain and spinal cord? You just missed it, Graham. Meninges is the answer there. You've got the board, Nantucket.
Greek again, please.
30 points derived from the Greek word for mouth. What tiny pores on a plant's leaf enable the absorption of carbon dioxide? Stomata is the answer there. And Nantucket, you've still got the board. Where do you want to go here?
Better Call Saul.
Questions about the law for 10 points. In the United States, what document written in 1787 is defined as the supreme law of the land? Parker?
Constitution.
Correct. Category?
Better Call Saul again, please.
For 15 points, the UN's International Court of Justice, also known as the World Court, is located in what Dutch city? Miles.
The Hague.
Yes, Somerville gets the board category.
Saul.
For 20 points. Latin for you have the body. What legal principle requires the government to produce a prisoner before a court and justify his or her imprisonment? James.
Habeas corpus.
Correct. You've got the board, Nantucket.
Let's call Saul again.
Let's call him for 25. What moral code and religious law of Islam is derived from the Arabic meaning the way or the path? Yes, Celine.
The Sharia.
Correct. You've got the board back, Somerville.
Saul, please.
This time 30 points. Name the only U.S. state with a legal system based primarily on the French Napoleonic Code rather than on English common law. Yes, Miles.
Louisiana.
Correct. Category, Somerville.
String theory.
In a string quartet, What instrument is about 2 inches longer than a violin and has a warmer and darker tone? Yes, Graham.
The viola.
Correct. You've still got the board, Somerville.
String theory again, please.
This time for 20. The Greek legendary hero Orpheus was celebrated for playing what ancient stringed instrument? Celine?
The lute.
No. Nantucket, you want to try?
The
Yes,
lyre.
James.
The lyre.
Correct. So Nantucket, you've got the board
Let's take string theory again.
for 25 points. Comedian Steve Martin plays bluegrass music on what stringed instrument with a tambourine-like body? Yes, John.
The banjo.
The banjo. You've got the board, Somerville.
String theory.
For 30, the Beatles track Norwegian Wood features what Indian instrument that was introduced to George Harrison by Ravi Shankar? Yes, Celine.
The sitar.
Sitar is correct. Only category left. It's Golden Girls. Questions about gold medal female athletes. And for 10 points, in 2013, what American teenager won a record 6 gold medals at the World Swimming Championships in Barcelona? James.
Missy Franklin.
Missy Franklin is correct. For 15 points in 2012, who became the first American gymnast to win gold in both the individual all-around and team competitions at the same Olympics? Gabby Douglas. Still with Golden Girls for 20 points. In 1988, who became the first and only tennis player, male or female, to win all 4 Grand Slams and the Olympic gold medal in the same calendar year? Yes, Parker.
Steffi Graf.
Steffi Graf, yes. For 25 points. In both the 2008 and 2012 Olympics, who won a gold medal as the starting goalkeeper for the U.S. women's soccer team? Graham.
Hope Solo.
Hope Solo is correct. Oh, and there's the buzzer that ends the category round. Score right now. Nantucket, 400 points. Somerville High, 460 points. This is a battle. Let's make some noise. We're heading into the final 90 seconds of gameplay. It is the lightning round. And by the way, you get 20 points for correct answers. Incorrect answers will cost you 20 points. And the clock is set. Here we go. In 1632, Lord Baltimore founded what American colony?
Maryland.
Parker?
Maryland.
Correct. What large building houses the U.S. Department of Defense? Parker?
The Pentagon.
Correct. What ancient Greek mathematician and inventor developed the physical law of buoyancy?
Archimedes.
Yes. With a population of under 8,000, what New England city is the smallest state capital in the U.S.? Parker?
Montpelier.
Correct. What terrifying mythical creature of ancient Crete had the body of a man and the head of a... Yes.
The Minotaur.
Yes. Peace through strength is the official motto of an aircraft carrier named for what U.S. president? Parker?
Grant.
No, Ronald Reagan. What peasant uprising that began in 1900 attempted to drive all foreigners from China? Yes, Adam.
Boxer.
Yes. The 2012 film The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey was directed by what New Zealand filmmaker? Yes, Aline?
Peter Jackson.
Yes. What is the world's second highest mountain? Yes, Parker?
K2.
Yes. Redwoods, the largest and tallest trees in the world. Yes.
Sequoia.
Yes. What English novelist of Polish descent wrote The Secret Agent and Heart of Darkness? Yes, Aline?
Conrad.
Yes. What European country with a long history of neutrality did not join?
Switzerland.
Yes. In 1584, what English explorer established the Virginia colony of Roanoke Island? Celine?
Cook.
No, Sir Walter Raleigh. And that is the buzzer that ends the game. Wow! A very rare tied score on High School Quiz Show. Make some noise! Wow. Okay, so we are going to a tiebreaker round. Now, I'm going to ask a question worth 20 points. Now, you can buzz in after I've read the complete question. If the first answer is wrong, the other team does have a chance to answer. And by the way, teammates can confer with one another before actually buzzing in. No points are deducted for wrong answers. The very first right answer wins the game. All right, Somerville, Nantucket, are you ready? The tiebreaker. On April 14th, 1865, President Abraham Lincoln was shot while watching the play Our American Cousin at what Washington, D.C. theater? Miles?
The Ford.
Ford Theater is right for 20 points. Somerville wins the tiebreaker with a total score of 540 points. And congratulations to both teams. What an incredible competition. Now, Somerville moves on to the quarterfinals. I want to see you back here next week, right here on High School Quiz Show.
Life is full of surprises, some good, some not so good. You can ask an independent agent about safety insurance's enhanced coverage for auto, home, and business, so you don't get caught by surprise. Safety Insurance will help you manage life's storms.
Bank of America is proud to support High School Quiz Show and committed to education initiatives throughout Massachusetts, including citizen schools, Teach for America, and local boys and girls clubs. For more information, you can visit bankofamerica.com/Boston.
A production of WGBH.